Have you ever woken up in the morning feeling like you have no direction, like you are stuck in the same cycle, repeating the same routine day after day, wondering if things will ever change? If you have ever felt like this, then listen carefully, because today is the day you break free from those chains. Success is not about luck. It is not about being born with special talents or having the right connections. It is about one thing and one thing only: relentless hard work and an unbreakable mindset. You see, most people dream, but they never take action. They wait for the perfect moment. They wait for motivation to strike. But let me tell you something: if you keep waiting, you will wait forever. The perfect time will never come. You have to create your own opportunities. Let me tell you about a man who refused to wait, who refused to accept failure as his final destination. You know his name, but do you know his story? I am talking about Sylvester Stallone, the man who gave the world Rocky. The world sees him as a Hollywood superstar, but what they don't see is the struggle, the pain, the rejection. He was so broke at one point that he had to sell his dog just to buy food, but he didn't give up. He wrote the script for Rocky and believed so much in himself that he rejected every offer that did not let him play the lead role. He was rejected over 1,000 times, but he kept going, and when he finally got his chance, Rocky became one of the greatest movies of all time. He went back and bought his dog. That is what success takes: the willingness to keep going even when everything is falling apart. Most people would have given up after 10 rejections, after 20 rejections, but what separates the great from the average is that they don't stop, they don't quit. No matter how hard it gets, no matter how many times they fail, they keep going. Now let's talk about another legend, Michael Jordan, the greatest basketball player of all time. But do you know what happened to him in high school? He was cut from his basketball team. Imagine that. Michael Jordan told that he was not good enough. Most people would have quit. Most people would have accepted that rejection as their fate, but not him. He took that rejection as fuel and worked harder than ever. He trained every single day. He didn't complain. He didn't blame anyone. He just worked, and that is why he became the best. You see, there is no secret formula for success. It all comes down to discipline, dedication, and the ability to push forward when others quit. David Goggins, a man who went from being overweight and stuck in a dead-end job to becoming one of the toughest men alive. Do you think he got there through motivation? No, he got there through discipline, through showing up every single day, through pushing himself even when his body screamed at him to stop. Most people rely on motivation, but motivation is weak. It comes and goes. Some days you will feel inspired, but what about the days when you don't feel like doing anything? That is where discipline kicks in. Successful people don't rely on how they feel, they rely on their habits. Wake up early, hit the gym before the world wakes up, read books that expand your mind, work on your goals every single day, even if you are tired, even if you don't feel like it, even if no one believes in you, because success is not about how you feel, it is about what you do. The biggest enemy you will ever face is your own mind. Your mind will tell you to stay in bed. Your mind will tell you to take a break. Your mind will tell you that you are not good enough, but you must fight back. You must push through. You must be stronger than your excuses. Let me ask you something. What is stopping you? What excuse are you using to hold yourself back? Is it fear? Is it doubt? Is it other people's opinions? Because let me tell you something. No one is going to believe in you until you believe in yourself. No one is going to give you a chance until you take a chance on yourself. You don't need anyone's approval. You don't need anyone's validation. You need to start. You need to take that first step, no matter how small, no matter how uncertain. Take that first step today, because if you don't, a year from now, 5 years from now, you will be in the same place regretting that you never tried. Think about Kobe Bryant. The Mamba mentality was not just about talent, it was about work ethic, about showing up early, staying late, practicing harder than anyone else. Kobe didn't settle, he didn't make excuses, he worked, and that is why he became one of the greatest. Success is not reserved for the lucky, it is not just for the talented, it is for those who are willing to suffer now so they can enjoy later. It is for those who are willing to sacrifice comfort for greatness. So stop waiting, stop making excuses, stop saying you will start tomorrow, because tomorrow is not guaranteed. The only moment you have is now. Right now is your chance to decide who you are going to be. Are you going to be another person who just talks about their dreams, or are you going to be the person who makes them happen? This is your life, this is your story. You are the author, no one else can write it for you, but the question is, how will your story end? Will it be a story of regret, or will it be a story of triumph? You have one shot at this life, one opportunity to create something great. Do not waste it. Work in silence, stay disciplined, keep pushing, and when the world sees you rise, they will have no choice but to respect you. This is your moment, this is your time. Go out there and take what's yours, because you are unstoppable.